Hello everybody and welcome to another Oakland Athletics episode here on MLB The Show 23. The A's looking to avoid the sweep. They have been getting killed by these Atlanta Braves, and it's Eury Perez on the hill today. 5 starts, a 1-2 record, a 3.38 ERA. He's looking to help himself out and he can't do it. Ronald Acuna taking it over the left field wall. And that is an early bomb for this Atlanta Brave team. 8th home run of the season for Ronald Acuna as he crosses the plate, making it 2-0 Bravos. Huskar, you know, I can never say that name correctly, so don't correct me in the comments, because I don't care. 4.70 ERA, Vladdy Jr. to the plate, and he's looking to even the score with an absolute ripped moonball to left field. That thing is in the stands. His 3rd of the season. We've expected a little bit more out of him. He's gotten off to a slow start, but he might be picking it up now. Vladdy Jr. 427 off of Yanoa, and that'll give way to Kenny Stevens here, still in the bottom of the 1st with a runner on 2nd, and he takes this all the way to the wall out in center. That's another run scored and leaves himself on 2nd for Tim Anderson. Anderson takes this thing deep out to left field, and this one not over the wall, but it does go off the wall. Another RBI double. 4-3 later in the top of the 2nd inning, and Tom Murphy hits this one out to left field. That's caught by Hoffman, but every team gonna test Hoffman's arm. That's not why he's out there. He's out there because we love him and he's great. There's a nice strikeout from Eury Perez to get through the middle of the 3rd, but now the Braves with a lead. Jordan Walker trying to get some more runs on the board, and he ties it up with a 2-run jack off of Darius Bynes. And that is his 4th home run of the season. And as you can see, that's why we think Vladdy starting off to his slow start. Walker even has more homers. And there's Oscar Gonzalez taking Vines deep as well with 2 outs. Another 2-run jack. That's Gonzalez's 4th home run of the year. That one traveling 429 feet. It just bombs away. Now Colby Gaynor in to try to close this one out. Look at India, the Jeter-esque throw out at first base for out number 1. Michael Harris to the plate, 2 for 4 on the day. Make it 2 for 5. He just goes down looking at it. You cannot go down with a backwards K in the 9th inning. Here's Luis Guillorme. This is a soft tapper. Walker charges and throws, and the Oakland Athletics come away with a win in a very offensive game to avoid a sweep against Atlanta. Jonathan Loaisiga picks up the win. Gaynor with his 10th save of the season. We go into another game. Colorado Rockies at 11-19 coming in to face our 20-win Athletics. And the Athletics leading the series 2-0 in very low-scoring battles. Nasty Nestor Cortez will take the mound here to try to continue that and get the sweep. But Chris Bryant launching one out to left field. Not easy. He's not in Coors anymore, but he gets that one done for the 6th home run on his season, 372 feet. Why this game? Well, because we're playing former Oakland Athletic JT Ginn, who the Rockies picked up in the Rule 5 draft. Now they're stuck using him. Jordan Walker is going to show them why that is a mistake. As he takes this thing out to right center field, that's going to score not only 1, but 2 runs on a 2-run double to give Oakland the lead. Tyler Soderstrom goes down swinging, as he did have a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Now 2 away. Reed Hoffman, another chance to try to bring him home, but it's gloved out there in right. Abraham Toro at the plate. This one is deep. This is over the head of Jordan Walker, who's out there playing in left field today. And Abraham Toro has himself an RBI double to tie the ball game. Jake Rogers at the plate. He takes this out to right field, and this is not one of Jose Alvarez's better relieving times as he goes out there and gives up more runs. Zeke Tovar goes down swinging in the middle of the 7th inning, and we go to the bottom of the 7th where Gibbons is trying to check swing, but they say no, he didn't hold up. Fleming with a big strikeout. Colorado up 3-2 and make it 4-2. Very nice hit down the line. Gibbons didn't even know it was fair, and unfortunately, that gives them the 2-run lead. And then another hit right past Shirt and Apostle, who got the start at third today. Walker backing him up, throwing it home. It's not in time. It's a 5-2 game when Apostle comes up to the plate, trying to make up for the defensive woes, but unfortunately, warning track power only. Tim Anderson takes this out to right center. That lands in the gap, gets all the way to the wall, so he has himself on second, leaving an opportunity for Jordan Walker, but he gets way far under it into shallow center. Easy play to make. That's out number 2. Soderstrom up, and he takes this right over to second base. Easy throw, easy out, and the Colorado Rockies win the game 5-2 to avoid being swept. It is Dinelson Lamet's first win on the season. Jose Alvarez picking up the loss, and Paul Sewald with the save. Texas Rangers divisional rivalry here in a couple of teams with 20-plus wins. Eric Lauer taking the mound. He's been our best pitcher this year. He might be on a Cy Young track. You can see he's kind of outpitched Shohei Ohtani this year. And there's the first run of the game, and Bucky Carver goes down swinging. But at least we got a run right away off of Ohtani. Bottom of the 4th inning, Kenny Stevens had an opportunity with a runner in scoring position, but instead, it's a fly out to left field. Now Jonathan India at the plate, and he takes this thing out to left. It is dropped right in front of the left fielder, and look at the run home. It is 2-zip. Jordan Walker grounds this one up the middle, diving to try to make a play, and the throw to first is not in time. It's 3-0. Alan Leggett, the one man I was jealous I wasn't able to draft. He will strike out swinging. There's Leody Taveras. He takes it into left field right in front of Hoffman. Hoffman's arm tested again, as it usually is, and that's the first run for the Rangers. Top 8, Corey Seager going down looking off of Dylan Tate's circle change, and then Nathaniel Lowe is going to hit this one up the middle. India cannot make the play. They're going to send the runner from third. Kenny Stevens' throw is not in time. It's 3-2. Marcus Semien goes down swinging, however. Big spot for him. He just couldn't come through for the Texas Rangers. And a solo shot from Vladdy Daddy, giving way to Bucky Carver here in the bottom of the 8th. Gets a base hit into right field. 2 runners on with just 1 away, and Joe Barlow is brought in to bring the damage down. They do not want to run crossing the plate. Kenny Stevens goes down swinging for the second out of the bottom of the 8th inning. So, is it possible the Rangers get out of this alive? Tim Anderson takes it to left field. This one's going deep all the way to the wall. What a catch out there in left field, and that will end the 8th inning. So Colby Gaynor coming in to get the close. He's pitched very well to start his season, and there is the sweeping curve for a strikeout of Josh Young. Now Jonah Heim up at the plate. He goes down on the sweeping curve as well, going down swinging for an 0-for-3 day. Austin Slater 0-for-2. And he rounds this one over to Tim Anderson, and the throw to first gets him. Oakland A's get a 4-2 win at home over the rival Texas Rangers. Lauer goes to 7-2 on this young year. Colby Gaynor picks up his 14th save. That takes us to Fenway Park with the Boston Red Sox. The 27-win Red Sox are pitching Oakland Athletic Shintaro Fujinami, who's pitching just as bad for them as he did for us. So it's good to see it wasn't an us problem. It's more of a him problem. And Vladdy Daddy gets this one down. He's going to get into second with a double. But look at this. First run scores. Gonzalez cannot score without being tagged out at the plate. But we do get the first run of the game. And then it's Jonathan India getting this one down in left field. You're not going to stop Vladdy Daddy from getting home and sliding across the plate. Kenny Stevens comes up and he laces one into right field. The former first-round pick takes it into the stands here at Fenway Park, and that's a 2-run shot, his 7th homer of the season. Let's go, Kenny. We've got some power working on the team now. 397 feet for Kenny. And the Oakland A's opening up a big lead before Luis Patino even hits the mound. He's 7-2, 111 whip. He's done pretty well for himself this season. 5-0 lead into the top of the 5th inning, and Oscar Gonzalez hits an absolute ripper into left center field. That'll bring home the 6th run of the game. Leave himself on second base. Nobody could do anything with it, but Patino getting out of a jam in the 5th. That gets through the 5th. That'll bring in Dylan Tate in the bottom of this 9th inning in an 8-2 lead. That gets down in front of Hoffman. The throw was way off. They probably could have scored somebody, but bases loaded. Trey Mancini goes down swinging. I love Trey Mancini, but I don't like the Red Sox, so strike him out. Here's Ceddanne Rafaela, and he goes down as well with a strikeout. 0-for-4 day for him. Emmanuel Rivera. This one into right field, however. That is one score. The throw to the plate is in time to end the ball game. Soderstrom applies the tag, and it is 8-3. Oakland Athletics with the win. Patino goes to 8-2. Fujinami to 2-5 in this win. Now we get to play at Oracle Park. Look at these two records, nearly identical. And the Giants have a former Oakland A as well in Paul Blackburn. 8-5 with a 3 ERA on his season so far, facing Oscar Gonzalez, and he did it again, man. These absolute smashers into the outfield, these line drives, that brings home another run. And Nestor Cortez takes the mound for the Oakland A's. 5-5 on his season. Elio Ramos gives it a ride in the bottom of the 2nd inning. That one is not on a yo-yo string. That is gone. Baby gone. Elio Ramos with 9 home runs on his season. 419. I know he was a highly touted prospect, and now he's getting it done at the major league level. Make it 2-2. Cedric Mullins, the Giants' big pickup in the offseason, goes down swinging. 3rd strikeout for Nasty Nestor. Mitch Hannah-Grenades takes this one down the left field line. Not hitting as many nades as he gets older, but that's good enough to give the Giants a 3-2 lead. Rowdy Tellez gets way under this one, and Walker is going to get in there and get it for the infield fly rule. Tyro Estrada batting 6th. Takes this one into foul territory, and Vladdy gets under it to make the play and end the 6th inning. So, A's are still in it. Soderstrom goes down, though, with a chance to try to start a rally, and then Bucky Carver with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position just grounds one down the 3rd baseline to get rid of the 8th inning. We go to the 9th against Camilo Doval. He strikes out Tim Anderson. Anderson can't believe. And then Jordan Walker gets way under this one. That's an out to second base, and the Giants will come away with a 3-2 win at home at Oracle Park over our Oakland A's. Paul Blackburn goes to 9-5 on his season. Nasty Nestor just 5-6. Doval with his 27th save. Now our Oakland A's head to Cincinnati, and they will face Bailey Aubert. 3.46 ERA on his season, and the former Cincinnati Red in his first at-bat back in the ballpark takes it over the right field fence. It's gone. It's Jonathan India with his 8th home run of the season. Now, we're going to run into a problem, and you'll probably see it in later episodes. It's going to be hard to retain Jonathan India. We're going to have to do it in the offseason, but man, would I like to. Luis Patino, 8-3 on his season. We'll see if he does well. Well, he didn't start very well. So it's 2-2. Runners on the corners, and Vladdy cannot come through for us. He is thrown out at first base, and then Vladdy again later can't come through for us in the 8th inning. So it's a 2-2 game. A single brought home the leading run for the Reds, and now Josh Hader, their biggest signing in the series, gets a chance to close us out. Jonathan India, though, continuing to hit against his former club. He gets himself on first base, maybe can start a rally. Bucky Carver hits one out to center field. It is deep, but it is caught, and India has to retreat to first. That's going to bring up Kenny Stevens. He's played well this episode, but he goes down swinging here, and that leaves India on first base. Jordan Groshans, he goes down as well. They say the check swing doesn't work. And it's a 3-2 Reds win in the rain in Ohio against our Athletics. So Jonathan India got his home run, but he didn't get the win against his former team, as Roy McBride is saddled with our loss. Our Oakland A's now sit a game out of first place in the AL West, but with the draft fast approaching, let's look at some full standings. The Rays lead the East by 10 games with nobody challenging them. The Twins lead the Guardians by 1 game in the Central, and our West is tight with both the A's and the Astros a game behind the Angels. Athletics, Astros, and Guardians are the wild cards right now, with the Rangers, Mariners, and Yankees within 5 games. The NL East is led by the Phillies by 5 games over the Braves and the Marlins. The Central's jumbled with the Cubs, the Brewers, and the Cardinals all fighting. The West sees the Padres again leading the Dodgers by 1.5 games, and the wild cards are the Braves, Marlins, and Dodgers, with the Cubs, the Brewers, and the Cardinals, and the Giants all within 3 games. Colby Gaynor still has a real shot at making the All-Star game, as well as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. What a pickup for us. But that's not all. In AAA, Francisco Morales is the top starting pitcher in voting, Bryce Miller the top reliever, Manuel Tavares hitting .351 leads for first baseman, Oliver Kennedy is leading in votes for third base, and Jeremy Johnson, Christopher Hornsworth III, and Carlos Castaneda are dominating the outfield in voting. AA has Bope Buttersworth leading starting pitcher votes, Corey McClendon's top 3 in reliever votes, and Damon Lucero is top 2 in closer votes. Julio Navarre is second for first baseman, as is Ricky Cousins for second baseman. Frankie Miller and Alan Flores are 1 and 2 at third base, and it's not the whole outfield, but Evan Carter leads at center, and Juan Olivares leads in right, with Mario Manzanillo in third. This isn't a feature I've ever used in franchise or shown since it was in the game, but let's see if y'all enjoy seeing the projected arc of this team. Next year, we're projected to have Vladdy Jr. at a 92, Gaynor at an 89, Perez at an 89, and Hoffman at an 86, as well as Tavares and Stahl? 2028 has us with 4 90-plus players, and look at that outfield. Interesting slotting Navarre at second base, and it might be a possibility if India cannot be retained on this team. 2029 looks like we could be a dominant team if all goes well, though. Perez, Lauer, Williams, and Feliciano all starting. Stahl, McBride, and Gaynor in the pen. 0 starters in the field at under 84 overall. Our window is fast approaching. I also have not shown top prospects at all this series. Well, look at this. The A's have number 3, Roger Feliciano. Number 4, Frankie Miller. Number 7, Damon Stahl. Number 8, Fernando Uribe. Number 9, Marcelo Mayer. Number 12, Jackson Merrill. Number 14, Pedro Chavis. Number 16, Freddie McGregor. Number 19, Juan Oliveros. Number 21, Evan Carter. Number 28, Carlos Castaneda. Number 30, David Perez. Number 33, Walter McCall. Number 34, JD. Number 48, Manuel Tavares. Number 49, Julio Navarre, and number 50, Khalil Watson. That's 17 of the top 50 prospects, 12 of the top 30, 7 of the top 15, and 5 of the top 10. Insane potential coming in this series. The squad is doing tremendous this year as well, and we have another draft coming right up. We'll start with a game against Zach Wheeler and the San Diego Padres, and then we'll get into the draft in the next episode. How excited are you? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all for supporting and sharing this on social media and dropping all of those likes on all the videos. I'm having an absolute blast, and I hope it shows through in the videos. Thank you, channel members, for the support above and beyond what is required. And if no one has told you today, FG fam, I love you.